Hello everyone, my name is KYLIE, and I think we've got to talk about Pokemon Go. Whether you love it or hate it, whether you're playing it or not, you've got to recognize that this is probably the biggest gaming event that we have ever seen. Now, I started talking with a few friends. We were trying to think, maybe previous to this, what was the biggest gaming event of all time? And we think it was probably in the early to mid 2000s when World of Warcraft was at its hottest and everybody was playing it. I remember back during that time frame, it's just like everybody I knew was playing World of Warcraft. There were people who were not gamers who were playing World of Warcraft because at that time it was the thing to do. Everybody else was playing it, so they had to experience it as well. It was amazing to me back then on how many people I knew, again, who were not gamers, but they were playing World of Warcraft, and that's the only game they ever played, and it's still the only game they ever play. So now we have this Pokemon Go, and with the World of Warcraft peak, it was somewhere around 12 million. We already know that Pokemon Go is over 20 million, and it's still not out in some countries around the world, so that number is going to only shoot up. But you hear all of these great stories about people meeting each other and interacting with each other and all of these chance encounters. It seems like whether it's the internet news, your local news, there's almost a new Pokemon story every single day, because not just the players, but the internet in general, the media, they know that this is a super hot topic, and so they almost have to do a story on it every single day to keep up on what's going on. Now, yes, it is true that not all of the news is good. It seems like you're hearing about, there was a news where some kids fell off a cliff, and I don't even know how that would happen. I mean, guys, this game has a rumble feature. You don't need to be staring at your phone all the time. But anyway. But yeah, there are definitely some negative things that are coming out of this, but it seems to me like the positive things and the funny things are by far outweighing the negative things when it comes to Pokemon Go. Like I was driving down a major interstate, and they have the big electronic signs, and the DOT and the State Patrol actually have some of them saying, don't Pokemon Go and drive. When you see stuff like that, this is a big, big event. And there's a lot of businesses that are trying to cash in on it. Like here, I'm posting a screenshot of an eye doctor, and their sign says, "Are your Pokemon blurry? Well, let us have a Pikachu, har har har." And you're starting to see that stuff pop up. It's really cool. I think this is going to be one of these things, kind of like the World of Warcraft thing. A couple of years from now, we're going to look back and say, remember that Pokemon Go thing? Man, that was crazy times back then, crazy times. If you've been playing the game, the servers have been having a lot of issues. I don't think Nintendo thought that this thing was going to blow up like it did, so they've had to spend a bunch of money upgrading the servers, and then some of the hacking groups have been going after them. They've been having to deal with DDoS attacks, so that's some of the reasons why the servers have been down. But again, it's one of those things where if it's this big and you got the hacking groups coming after you trying to shut you down or cause you trouble anyway, then you know that it's a big, big event. The game is going to continue to receive free updates, and I think it's just going to continue to blow up and expand. It's going to be really interesting to see where it caps out. Where is this going to cap out? But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, just sort of my thoughts on Pokemon Go and sort of its current state and where it's going to be going in the future. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.